So, I made a few miscalculations, and a few is kind of the understatement here because I've made quite a bit of miscalculations. For example, you see this picture with the security guard or police officer or whatever he is? Yeah, that one has a watermark on it. Same with this one. Like, Jesus, how did I not see this before? Chloe Hebert, I'm so sorry. And lastly, this one. Yeah, that's the picture of the girl sulking. Yeah, watermark. Now, some of you have noticed that after pictures, I resort to the black screen of nothingness, and that's not doing anyone justice now, is it? So that has to go. Well, say no more. Your boy's got you covered. I ain't a pro gamer or have any graphic demanding games of you right now, so I decided to turn to Neopets, made another account and play some games. 'Tis old but gold. Now, I had another Neopets account lying around somewhere, which is like 14, 15 years old, and yeah, let's just say I may have forgotten the password. Right, so here's the problem. If you play any game on this site, you get stuck on a frozen ad. Like, what the hell? Man just wants to play a bit of Snow Munch, not make a flipping Lego house, bruv. Picture going on YouTube. There's a 40-second unskippable ad, and it buffers. That's just virtual purgatory. Bearing in mind, this website is almost 18 years old, but that's no excuse. Bruv, as a backup plan, your boy went to Super Smash Flash, an all-time internet flash game classic. But enough rambling. Today's video is quite a simple one. I decided to replicate the same thing I did in my first video and just talk, you know? Like things happening on the internet, what's happening in real life, all that stuff. So what's cracking with you? Alright, so first off, I'm trying to think of a fan base name. I know it sounds too cliche, but I wanted to bestow a name to my potential viewers. I'm trying to stay away from something cringe like Jake Paulers. I better keep my mouth shut in case I get called out for dissing Jake Paul and he starts insulting me for how irrelevant I am. But my buddy Dexter hit me up with a post saying Z-Gang, and I was kind of intrigued. But let me know what you would like to call the fan base. I'm sticking with Z-Gang, boys. Okay, first off, something just blew up on the internet recently, and by blew up, I'm talking like a freaking atomic bomb explosion. Like, how did it get so much internet attention in less than 24 hours? Sounding familiar? Okay, so if you haven't already guessed what I'm talking about by now, I'm talking about the whole Yanny versus Laurel sound perception thing that originally came from Reddit, and now it's talked about everywhere.
Laurel. 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 Laurel.
Personally, I think it's Laurel, but I mean, freaking Donald Trump jumped in on this.
I hear Covfefe.
Bitch, what? This is like the audio version of the whole black, blue versus white and gold dress from a few years back. I mean, I ain't no scientist or mind reader or anything, but I guess it's how our eyes perceive things, and in this case, it's the interpretation of frequency and movement of sound wave. Bitch, what? Science! So next up, one of my favorite Netflix series, 13 Reasons Why, has dropped season 2, and oh my god, it's freaking awesome. I would highly suggest you watch this series, even though there can be some sensitive material, just a little precaution there. So far I'm only on episode 7, and that's as far as I go in terms of description there.
Yeah, man, I'm talking.
So go watch. I'm so sorry on my block, you're still a very close second. Okay, for this one I'm going to be taking you to school with me. I know it sounds weird, but hear me out. So here's the scenario, right? Basically, one or more than one pupils argue with a teacher, teacher tells the other teacher, and the whole class is held back after school to extract information out from the pupils who were there at the time. Now let me tell you why that's absolute Neopet crap. They said that they already know who the culprits are, and they're trying to make the people, or witnesses in quotation marks, confess what happened, and some of us don't even know what happened. They initially said, you can stay till 4 o'clock, but then they checked the CCTV where the evidence is clearly given, and they let the kids stay another hour. Like, come on, what is that? That's just messed up. Hey, yo, man just wants to get on his Via van cab back to the yard and play a Fortnite with bro. Yo, don't take the piss, fam. So some of you would have known that today was the royal wedding, and I'm not the type of guy that follows weddings and stuff on TV, but today was an exception. It was something that kind of ignited the whole of the UK, and by ignited, one pastor that blew away the whole nation preached, and it was, nah, man, he was a G. End of. That speech was powerful. He kept talking about flames and fire and stuff. Remember when I was talking about igniting? No. Okay, bad puns aside, it was quite the televised experience, even though I didn't watch the whole thing. I'm such a failure to my country. But anyway guys, that just about wraps it up for today's video. I know it was super short and I do apologise. I was kind of lacking ideas and ways to make the video longer, but if you did enjoy it, please don't forget to go past the curry on that like and subscribe button. And that's pretty much the end of the video, and peace out.